Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Boy, it's been a while. At least for me, and by a while I mean a few days. Now guys, before we start this episode, if you are wondering where I have been, unfortunately after I went to get my computer back from the upgrade, one of my SSD decided to die on me. I could not open Steam, I could not record, I could not do anything pretty much. So the computer had to go back to the tech shop. Fortunately, the tech guy worked overtime to make sure that the computer was ready as soon as possible. He fitted a... where the hell all this garbage came from? Oh well, he fitted an M2 SSD card, which is like the size of a USB stick. Like, I kid you not, that thing is tiny. And it has a 1 terabyte of capacity. I was mind blown how a thing so tiny can have 1,000 gigabytes of memory. Like, we live in the future, but in any case, that's beside the point. Now, today we have... What do we have to do? Oh yeah, we are going to focus on the water world. Our dupes are not here. Where the hell are they? The hell are my dupes? Progress, a spaceship. You are in transit to the main colony, and because of course my computer got nuked, the settings are not exactly the same. Yep, that's what I thought. Thank you. Like, I like to have a little bit of volume because the soundtrack for this game is awesome, but I don't want to blow your ears off. So yeah, we are going to wait for Nails and Lindsay to come back, we are going to refill their rocket, and we are going to send them back to the water world. After all, we want to convert this rocket into a liquid transport rocket, so that we can start taking that water from the water planet all the way into our colony. And I already even kinda know what I'm going to do with it. We are going to, you know, use it for ourselves, but I also want to create somewhere around here like a small tank of water just to hold that water from the water world, where we are then going to divert a part of that water into the oil planet going through here. In fact, where the hell is that water coming from? Oh, yeah, okay. You know, it's been a few days and I am completely forgotten on what I was doing, but in any case, that's the plan. Let's see how well can I execute it. Like guys, while I was explaining what the plan for today was, I was wondering why the hell we don't have any water over here. I've been doing this for a very long time now. I know it is a side project and all, but we should have a dupe come and deliver some... Oh wait. There is water over here. Of course, the water is freezing under this very cold temperature. Oh well, an adaptation is going to be required. Oh, look at that! Our dupes are finally back, and they melted something because there is a pipe. Oh no, they did not. That's the water input pipe. Okay, so let's tell our dupes to get the hell out of here and wait for the rocket to be restocked and refueled. In fact, let's take care of that right now. Refill these rockets. In the meantime, over here, the cold situation is going to be solved very easily. This thing has time. We are not in any rush. So, given that there is a bunch of cold in this area, minus 47 degrees. Oh wow, that's a lot. What I was thinking was we could use this cool steam vent to heat up the place a little bit. I'm just going to finish up the liquid pump, thermal sensor and all of that stuff. Then we are going to open up this cool steam vent and we are going to put a couple of metal tiles over here just so we can have some heat leak out of here and some cold to condensate all of that steam. And hopefully, in a few cycles, all of this area will be heated up to a reasonable temperature. But if not, oh well, we'll try other methods. That's fine. I'm also opening up a small hole over here for all of this polluted oxygen to get the hell out of here. We want to fill this up with carbon dioxide, as we don't want to have all of these gases mixing up and creating a mess all over the place. Yeah, the frames tend not to like gas mixes too much, so if we can get rid of it, it would definitely improve our lives. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that we brought a bunch of lime and graphite with us, so let's take it out of here. You drop that, and then let's go over here and you drop that, and then I want just 1,000 kilograms of suits, please. In fact, I think I already have too much. Now, I have to put down one of those, what they called? Molecular refineries, I believe. It is in Refinement Space Manager, which is somewhere around here. Molecular Forge, I mean. No, I did not build my, industrial area, taking into consideration that I would have to strap down one of these. I always forget that these things are so big. So I probably am just going to put it somewhere around here. Not exactly ideal, but we only need one of these, truth be told, to make a little bit of super coolant. So maybe somewhere around here? Alright, my friends, it is time to send our builder dupes back. The rocket has been completely resupplied. Yes, it has. Both the dupes are already inside. Everything is ready to go. Come, nope, wrong key. Let's go over here. Let's launch, acknowledge the warnings. Yeah, cargo transfer, it's always the same warning. And let's cook some sand back into some glass. It's always nice to have some free glass. We are turning pee into glass, and that's always fantastic. Now, like I said, we are going to turn this rocket into a liquid transport rocket. However, I kinda want to do a little bit of an experiment. I kinda want to see if a small liquid cargo tank which can carry 9,000 kilograms would be more efficient than a large liquid cargo tank. I can't exactly remember how much cargo this thing can take, but I'm going to build just one of these before I, go ahead and deconstruct a bunch of things from here. Because, yeah, if I have to deconstruct this liquid cargo tile, we are going to have an explosion of steam, because the second you deconstruct that, a bottle of water is going to be dropped, and guess what? It's going to be dropped on an extremely hot metal tile, and a massive cloud of steam is going to be formed, and we are going to lose a little bit of water. Before I do that, however, I kind of want to see if it is going to be worth it or not. Alright, so a large liquid cargo tank can carry 27 tons of liquid against 9 tons of a small liquid cargo tank. This one occupies 3 tiles, this one occupies 1, 2, 3, 5 tiles. So effectively, if we have 2 of these on 6 tiles, we have 18,000 versus 5 tiles for 27,000. I think I know what is more efficient now, so I suppose explosion of steam incoming? Well, I just discovered that apparently bottles do not transfer temperature between the thing they are touching. So cool. No explosion of steam. Even with the rocket launch that we have, the automated rocket went away on his journey and did not ignite this water. In fact, this water seems to be becoming somewhat colder. It was 23 degrees, like, just before. But now it's increasing its temperature, so never mind. Maybe I am crazy, but I don't know. In any case, this water is being taken care of. That's all that matters. We didn't lose anything. We can now place a big-ass thing... What? Oh, here it is. We can now place a big-ass thingy like this one, and take all the water from the water world back into our main planet. Alright, my friends, we are going to launch these 2 rockets to collect us some minerals. Let's begin the launch sequence for these 2 bad boys. I'm going to send this one to get us wolframite and this one to get us copper and sedimentary rock. And I am going to send this mostly to get the wolframite because we have an artifact available. In the sedimentary rock field we did not, so that's why I chose to do this order. Now, we already have the liquid rocket ready. I'm just putting a little bit of water inside. I mean, we should not... Oh yeah, that thing is empty. We should not... the hell was I going to say? In any case, we should select a dupe to go. However, we should not select any of our current dupes because, well, they are all busy at work, and none of them is particularly dispensables. But at the same time, I mean, Gossman is pretty useful. But for now, just to experiment with this, I mean, we could try it out. I'm not going to send her just now because we still need to build another rocket platform over here. And a liquid thingy, I forget how they are called. The thingy that uploads the liquid rocket port loader. We need to place one of those probably somewhere around this area, connect the pipes all the way over here, and have some, you know, way of transferring the water into the rocket. I heard that's a good idea. But yeah, soon we should start taking care of this water, and truth be told, our job over here when it comes to building is done. We can now focus on other planets. I didn't even deconstruct the Trailblazer, which is pretty good, because now, I think we should start to focus a little bit on this planet over here, the ice planet. The okay game. Things, you guys saw it. I wasn't crazy, but in any case, one of you in the comment section told me that I might find more information about the temporal tear in this planet. So that's why I think it's a good idea for us to come over here next. Oh, I know what was going on. We were getting some visual glitch from this rocket coming down on this planet over on the ice planet. That is probably what happened. Alright, my friends, I believe we are done over here. What are you doing, may I ask? Is there any tasks that I forgot to do? You're just collecting... you're just doing sweep commands. Okay, okay. Like I said, our job over here is done. All the piping is ready for whenever our liquid rocket arrives to this planet. We just need to connect those tiles over there. Pretty easy, nothing fancy. Let's call in the crew, send them back, and try to prepare our journey to the ice planet. Now guys, according to what I could see on the patch notes and forums and whatnot, well, the release version for Spaced Out, it's right around the corner. It is 16 or 18 of December, if I read correctly. Let me just do a quick check. Fueled. Oh, one-way trip, blah 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 blah. Sure thing. Go for it. Go for it, I said. But yeah, now that the release version of Spaced Out is almost out, I'm pretty sure that a wipe is going to be necessary for us to access the remaining content that the devs are yet to release. However, and this is what I would like to speak to you guys about, I say that we take this playthrough to the end. And what I mean by that, I kinda want to investigate this temporal tear thingy. I know it is a late game kind of thing, like, how should I put it? I believe there is 3 endgame scenarios. You either build a statue, you colonize every planet, or you open the temporal tear. I believe those are the 3 endgame scenarios that you can go for, and, you know, in order to conclude our stay at the Cosmic Manager's Lounge, I would say that it is only fair that we complete the game. Alright, my friends, so I think we all know the drill by now, but what is the first step in colonizing a new world? Exactly! Orbital bombardment. There is nothing like bombarding a new planet with a bunch of materials to start our colonization efforts. Alright, my friends, so as we know, after orbital bombardment comes a robotic invasion. That's right, we called in Nikola to pilot our colonization rocket because we are not going to touch down just yet, not on this journey anyway, and we are going to send him to the orbit of the ice planet. What is the warning? Cargo transfer not complete. Yeah, right. Nothing else? Nothing else. Let's go. Because, yeah, now that we have bombarded the planet with a bunch of materials, we must start the invasion process with our robotic friends, so that they can open the packages that we launched, build ladders to the rocket, and you know, put the materials in place for a rocket platform. Only then will we be able to touch down on that planet and start to dig it out to find its secrets. Alright, my friends, it would appear that our friend is in orbit of the ice planet. Let's launch, not a trailblazer, that would be catastrophic. Let's launch the rover module. As we can see, we have plenty of package to open. Let's take a look at that. A very historical moment as a rover Mark 1 billion comes down into a planet that is being actively bombarded upon. But it's okay. That rover is immune. Where the hell is the rover, my dude? Deploy. Yeah. Okay. Here comes the... Oh, hello. We found something over here. We must investigate, but first we have a bajillion packages to open. So, rover, it is time for you to start emptying the storage of at least the steel and obsidian packages, if I can find them, that is. Alright, my friends, our little robotic friend has already completed the staircase that we are going to use. There is very little he can do now by himself. In fact, I believe he is idling. That's bad. We don't want that. I'll give you something to do in a little bit. Now, I would say that the stage where human invasion starts... Knowledge warnings, cargo transfer, everything is cool. Did I set up the correct destination? Yes, I have. Let's go! Now guys, just because we have an objective in mind, that doesn't mean we can slack off on other things. I've been doing this thingy on the background. We all knew that eventually I was going to do the steam chamber over here. Well, it is done now. There is just a few details missing, like we still need to fill it up with something in the cooling loop. It's going to have a tiny... I know this area is super confusing, guys, I'm sorry about that. But, well, it's not the end of the world. We are going to have a tiny cooling loop over here. Let me go into something less obstructive. We are going to have our tiny cooling loop over here. And, well, this is just to keep the steam turbine with it. Could you please stop doing that? Thank you. It's just to keep the steam turbine within a reasonable temperature. Now, we already have a little bit of steam being formed over here, but that's mostly because there is a bunch of toasty stuff over here that I did not see that one coming. Oops, but that's not the end of the world. Nothing is overheating just yet, and we are just missing the fluid in the cooling loop. So, after that is done, I'm going to put a bunch more water inside of this place, and then what I'm going to do, in fact I already have everything ready to do that, I'm just waiting for more water to be present. I'm going to offload, finally, after all of these episodes, I'm finally going to offload this tungsten and iron that we have been carrying around all of these episodes. It's going to feel good to finally get rid of it and get these materials into our storage. Well, it would appear that our dupes are finally at the edge of space. I'm going to wait for the cycle to end, and tomorrow we are going to launch Nails into the planet so that she can build the rocket platform. Now, in the previous episode comment section, one of you let me know that the dupes now, let me go into this rocket thingy, the dupes when they board the Trailblazer, they always leave through the front door, which means Nails should equip the Atmos suit automatically. I'm going to save the game and we are going to test that theory out. Alright, so we just add our autosave, so let's go over here, let's select a duplicate, Nails, and let's deploy the Trailblazer. Let's see, will Nails equip the suit automatically? Come on, let's go back. Really? Oh! You guys saw that? Well, apparently, that theory stands true. Nails did equip the Atmos suit automatically, which is fantastic, and this is already priority 9, so Nails should come over here, build the rocket platform, and we should be landing that sweet rocket over here in no time. Here we go, land the rocket over here. I'm pretty sure one of these ladders is going to be just right. Yep. Alright, so now that the rocket is here and both of our dupes have arrived, I would say that it is time for us to investigate this thing. I already dig myself a way there using our rover. Well, it's not like the rover was doing anything, so time to submit a bioscan. Well, Nails already came over here, opened up the door, and we have something. Oh, hello. Temporal tear opener. It would appear that we found something related to the temporal tear. It says over here, a strong door with sophisticated genetic lock. It has an overheat temperature of 75. It can store rad bolts and says RIP? Really? Looks dangerous. Well, we have to investigate that for ourselves. Okay, so the radiation over here, it's even more powerful than in the other planets, almost 400 rads per cycle. I was looking at my dupes like, guys, you have been in here for half a cycle, how the hell are you already extremely irradiated? Now I know. Okay, we really need to hurry up this process because our dupes are not going to stay in here for long. Oh, look at that! The rover died as he mined the final tile. Oh, rover. You never cease to surprise me. So, we have this thingy, a temporal tear. It doesn't exactly tell us how to operate this. Let's see. The databank is not available. Well, but it says line of sight obstructed, so I can only assume that we'll have to mine this thing over here. That much seems to be obvious. And this thing probably is going to take a bajillion rad bolts. But given that we have so much radiation over here, I don't think that is going to be an issue. Alright, my friends, so with a few rat pills in this charge, I'm going to set this one up to 172 kilograms, so that we can... Come on, really? 171 kilograms? 170 kilograms? Come on, just launch that thingy! Alright, my friends, the rat pills are finally here. Our dupes cannot wait to take them, as they are extremely irradiated already. I hope, that these bastards don't start vomiting inside of their suits. That would be less than ideal. So, with the pill, plus them going into the bathroom, we can get rid of 200 rats, given that they are exposed to over... God damn it. Here we go. Well, I was trying to avoid that, but apparently it was too late and we got an achievement. Now, my friends, I have no idea on how many red bolts we are going to need to activate this thing. However, given that we have a bunch of wizwards laying around the place, I was thinking that we could use the wizwards for radiation production. I think it's going to be less complicated than trying to harness the radiation from the space. At least, you know, when it comes to transporting the red bolts, we can just put a Wizward farm all the way over on this side, absorb all of that radiation and shoot it into the temporal tear. We know that the Wizwards use phosphorite, so we can launch some phosphorite from our main base, and well, use a auto sweeper to deliver the phosphorite to the Wizwards, and that way we don't even need to have a dupe over here, as long as we have enough phosphorite, that is. Well, it would appear that ladders obstruct the line of sight for the temporal tear. I already mined all of this, and I even put some glass over here just to, you know, apparently we have a window tile over here, so I figured that this thing can go through window tiles, so I'm pretty sure this is not the obstruction, and neither is this. These 3 tiles, as we can see, go from here all the way over here. Strange, but okay. I can deconstruct these ladders, no problem. Well, I'm confused. This thing says line of sight obstructed, but that's a complete lie. I mean, could it be the bits of debris that we have on top of this that are obstructing the line of sight? Because other than that, I completely removed everything that was on the way. Oh well, this is a mystery that we will solve eventually. After all, we are not in such a hurry that we need to activate this immediately. We will figure out how this works as we go along. Once again, the debris have been cleared, and it still says a line of sight obstructed. I mean, I don't have anything in front of it. It's quite strange, I'm going to admit it. But oh well. It's not something for us to figure out this episode, apparently. We will have plenty of time. However, our dupes don't have a lot of time remaining over here, so constantly being interrupted. So they are going to go back to to our main planet in a cycle or two. Their job over here is done. We kind of just wanted to pretty much discover this. Now there is plenty of... Oh, hello. These things are perfect. I'm just noticing this now, but these things are perfectly aligned with each other. We can make a volcano tamer on this thing. You know, 2 iron volcanoes, 3 steam turbines. Sounds good. Once again, something for future me to deal with, but yeah, that will be nice, given that these things spew a bunch of iron every so often. So, not a bad thing to have. Alright, my friends, so our job over here is done. It is time for us to launch our dupes back into the main planet. We are going to return to this this outpost sooner or later. It's just that we have more pressing concerns to deal with on our main base, as we are going to enter a phase of building soon. I'm going to try and build myself the cryogenics fuel factory over in this area in the next episode, of course. We need that hydrogen engine operational as soon as possible. I just need to refresh myself on how to do that. I probably should go back into the other colony and see how I did that, so I can improve on that design and create something even better than last time. Before the episode is over, we still have this tungsten and iron to take care of, right? We have all of this water ready to receive it. It is just a matter of us coming over here, selecting the liquid iron and liquid tungsten. Now this pipe is in a vacuum, so there should not be any transfer of temperature. Fingers crossed, pipes don't break. And we should be receiving our very first tamed metals from orbit, and that should increase the temperature of the water slightly. Alright, my friends, now that we have this to tame the metals that we bring from space, we can now focus on bringing a lot of tungsten. Let me select return trip. That's the wolframite plus tungsten field, and it's going to be glorious. Oh my god, tungsten is like one of the finest materials that we can ever get. Alright my friends, we started this episode on cycle 1015 and we are going to end it on 1065, 50 cycles later. I'm going to probably do an extra long episode on the weekend when I have time, so that we can once again get back into the rhythm that we were. But for now, everything that I wanted to do is done, and like I said, I need to refresh myself on the basics of creating a cryogenics facility. I probably should go back and see what I did last time to improve on that design and create something even better, so that then we can continue investigating the mysteries of the ice planet. We discovered quite a lot over here, but there are still mysteries that elude us. And well, with all of that said, guys, once again, I am sorry for the delay on this episode, but like I said in the beginning, there was a small, quote-unquote, malfunction, so it was out of my hands, and well, all that it matters is that we are back now, and we will continue with this playthrough until we get some answers from that temporal tear. But with all of that said, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. In the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye!